part of the White House plan to reopen the U.S. economy, they're doing it in different phases. And part of phase one is gyms. And some people were surprised by that. So I have with me today a New York City gym owner, Gene Schaefer of ARC Athletics, also my husband, full disclosure. And so Gene, I guess tell me first, were you surprised that gyms were part of this? Because I know some people were, and then we'll talk a little bit more in depth about that.
I think maybe a little surprised, Jane, but people need to get active again. So I think this is one of the things that we can do to get ourselves feeling a little bit better.
Yes, no, absolutely. I mean, I think people have been kind of sitting around, and I know friends that have said they haven't taken more than 300 to 500 steps a day, and everybody's kind of getting out of shape, and we need fitness for our health. So maybe that is what's behind the phase one opening.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm doing a lot more sitting right now. I find myself sitting for 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon while I'm doing virtual training sessions. And so I have to get up and move around. And so we're looking forward to this first phase of opening up again.
Yeah. You know, you mentioned virtual training sessions, and that's how a lot of gyms have been able to survive a little bit, even though I know your clients are down, but at least you've had some activity in the business over this time.
Yeah, it's really been helpful to keep a little bit of cash flow. It's also been helpful to the clients. I mean, they're spread out through Massachusetts, Ohio, upstate New York, and they can just they're not busy. They may be busy at home, but they don't have many excuses why they can't work out at a certain time. So we've been able to get them in with those Skype sessions.
Well, and I know that a lot of gyms clean a lot anyway. There's a lot of, they wipe down the machines, spray them and wipe them down after almost every use. So maybe that's one thing that has made government comfortable, is that gyms are kind of used to being more clean.
Right. If you think about over the last 20 years, anytime you go into a gym, you can always find a wipe. You can always find a spray bottle to clean what you've used or the person before you has used. And so keeping the equipment clean has been a part of gyms for years.
Now, what do you think you will do and gyms should do to make people feel comfortable about going back into gyms again?
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll just make sure that and then our facility has always been clean. So we'll remind them that we've always been clean, and we'll just show them with wipes and cleaning up the materials or the exercise equipment before they get on. And our clients know that they always get on a clean exercise mat or a clean bench, but we may wipe down the dumbbells a little bit more, or maybe keep our distance a little bit farther away from our clients. Sometimes you need to give them a little bit of guidance with an exercise, but I think we'll just stay away from it a little bit more.
And then what should people look for in a gym, or ask if they are thinking about joining one after all this, or thinking about going back?
I think probably just ask the manager of the facility what he or she is doing to keep the facility clean. Everybody's going to be very conscientious of how they clean their facilities. And so this is probably going to be the cleanest that any gym has ever been.
Okay. All right. Well, I know it hasn't been easy for the gym owners across the U.S. While many have been closed, and hopefully reopen soon in a safe and healthy way for everybody who wants to get fit again.
Thank you, Jane. We're ready to go.
Thank you.